very lovely to have you here.
Same here, Jeannette. Is it Jeannette or Jeannette?
It's how you feel to say it.
No, I want
Because
to get it. I
no,
want to get
no,
the
because it's told in so many ways. I always say my name is multidimensional.
Oh, I like that.
Because it's all me. It doesn't matter. It's since I have friends from many places, so it's said differently. And myself, I always say, sometimes say it like in the school, it was Jeannette, but
Mhm.
I say it Jeannette.
Oh,
So
Jeannette.
Jeannette, my siblings, they say Jeannette. My mom says Jeannette. So
Oh,
well,
wow.
very, very different way, but I'm the same. So it doesn't matter. It's for me the best way you feel it, and that's full of gratitude and love from my side. So happy.
And that's
Yeah.
really beautiful. That's a really beautiful like mindset to have. And you're the first person I'm meeting saying that. So that's really powerful to say, listen, whichever way you want to pronounce it, it's still my name. And
Mm-hmm.
that's a powerful statement on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for
Thank you.
sharing that.
No, thank you. In your case, you're Hannah.
Yes, really
Oh.
straightforward, right? I don't think anybody can miss that. It's Hannah. But the last name is the struggle.
Mm-hmm.
Idachaba.
Idachaba.
That's usually the struggle. Yeah, Idachaba.
Idachaba. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful name, eh?
Thank you so much.
And you're located in
In Nigeria, I'm in
mm,
Abuja specifically.
mm,
Yeah. How about
beautiful.
you?
I'm in Spain, in Barcelona.
Oh, nice. Beautiful
Yes,
country.
yes, yes. I have to visit yours. I've been in Africa, but mostly I've been in South Africa and I've been in the Ivory Coast.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
interesting. A lot
yeah.
of people rather go to like Kenya or South
Mhm.
Africa.
Yes, I've been in Ivory Coast because my sister lived there for 3 years with my nephews and so, and it was a
Wow.
really
Did
beautiful.
you enjoy it?
Oh yes, a lot, a lot.
Wow.
Yes, I love this. I love to
I'm
visit
so
and
happy you did. Would you want to
yeah,
visit again?
yeah, sure, sure, always.
Lovely.
Yes. So
That is amazing.
it's the first time we do it here without video, but it's
Oh, I'm so
beautiful.
sorry about that.
No, Hannah, no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no, no, don't even bother. For me, it's a beautiful experience because
Mm,
it's to connect heart to heart,
hmm.
even if we don't see each other.
Yes.
And
Mm,
that's a beautiful experience. For me, it's beautiful. I'm really grateful for that, to be able to explore this
hmm.
opportunity, to
Hmm.
experience it, and later on
Yes.
maybe to have the possibility to practice it more with other ones. But I already am able to feel you, to
Mm,
connect with you, even if I
yeah.
don't see your face. And it makes me very happy.
Oh, thank
I'm
you so
very
much.
grateful for
I am
you.
grateful as well. And I just wanted to point out something that the person who connected us said, which I thought was really powerful. He
Mhm.
spoke about the warmth that he received when he spoke to me and how it was similar to you. And I thought
Mhm.
that that was a really beautiful statement because he doesn't know me as well.
Mm.
And for him to, feel my warmth, just like you're speaking about, like aura, just from speaking, the energy not having to see me, but still having to feel it. I think that that's powerful on its own. And I just wanted to point that out because it was aligned with what you were speaking about. Just, having to feel that energy and feeling someone without seeing them or having to have met them in real life. So I think that that's powerful. It really is.
It is, it is. It shows that we are energy, no matter how we look and how we show up. At the end, we
Mm.
are energy with who we are, with
Mm.
how we speak, with our language. Our voice. Our voice is unique. Our voice, the tone, and the way we speak is so unique that it already defines and expresses that which we are.
Mm-hmm. Very
And
true.
yes,
Very true.
And the one that connected us is Akin and Akin
Yes.
Onifade, and I'm
Yes.
very, very grateful for Akin. He's such a beautiful soul,
He is.
such an open heart, such a true leader. His love, uniqueness, and co-creation. That's how I define true leadership. And because everyone is it, everyone is a true leader. You know, if we let ourselves open our heart and be who we are, with no mind, just the heart expressing.
Yeah. So I'm grateful to Akin for the connection. I really am. And it says a lot about who he is as a person as well. And I mean, to me, it felt like he's also one person to be able to see that in other people.
Yes.
I believe that he first would have to possess it. And so I'm so glad that we're here. Everything happens for a reason. I was supposed to be here right now. You were supposed to be here right now. And I just think it's a beautiful thing.
Yes, yes. And we don't here, I don't interview. We just co-create a conversation by being in our hearts and sharing what is in it to share at the moment, no? By being in the moment, in the now.
Yeah.
And I know you support entrepreneurs.
Yes, I do.
Nice. I love that. The way you were responding to that, it was,
Oh, yeah.
it came into my heart.
I'm glad it did. No, because it's something that I'm passionate about, and I get really excited when I speak about it because it's been like a passion project of mine for a while, and just seeing the impacts that I can have on people's lives. To me, I have won. It's not about the finances. That's important, but it's mostly about the impact. I always say to people, impact first, every other thing secondary, because I believe that as human beings, if we are able to sort of impact the next person, just drop that bit of positivity, I believe that the world would be a better place. And just having the opportunity to do that makes me so happy. Like waking up every day, I'm excited. So yes, like anytime people talk about what I do, I'm so excited talking about it.
I love that. I love that. And it resonates with me because I have a movement that I call the positive impact movement. And it has to do with being who we are and creating what we love. Because when we do that, we are positively impacting our surrounding and everyone we have around. And actually, the leadership circle belongs to the movement, because the leadership circle is for for the true leaders to get together and inspire each other, empower each other, and grow. No, but the movement is the positive impact movement, and it aligns to what you're saying. No, it's this power we have within when we align to ourselves to positively impact just by being.
Yes. That's the power, isn't it?
Yes.
Just by being. I love that because it's so true. I think that a lot of the times people think they have to be somebody else to have impact or create impact. They have to be the perfect example of what a true leader is like. They have to look a certain way. They have to dress a certain way. And you just saying the point of just by being, I think that that's a powerful statement because we can make impact just by being, just by existing, just by being ourselves. And I think that that's something that a lot of people would want to know. It might be like good news to them. Like you don't need all of the extras. You are enough the way that you are. It's so powerful. It really is.
And it is, no, when you are in the now, nothing else matters, no, because you know that you trust and you know that anything you say, anything you do that comes from, because it comes from within, is going to be okay. It's going to be what it is to be, and it will positively impact, like we said before. And there's no angst in in what I'm going to say or what will I have to do. Nothing, because you're just trusting every moment. And when you do that, your true self flourishes.
Yes.
The power of being, this freedom to be who you are and create what you love, it flourishes. It comes from within, because you're not limiting it anymore with the mind, and you're letting yourself flow. And as you let yourself flow, you are really exploring, experiencing, practicing what you are.
Yes.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's so
That's
powerful.
so powerful and so true. Like, this is sage advice that you're giving right now. But it's so great to have come to that point, because one thing that I've also learned is it's a journey, isn't it? Like, getting to that point where you then recognize the power within, like you're saying. I found that it's a journey, because it wasn't like that for me when I first began, doing LinkedIn or even doing content creation. I always, when I was younger, I was self-conscious. I grew up with a lot of self-doubts, and so it was a slow but very fruitful journey that I had to take to say, how can I harness that power within? What powers do I have? And how can I tap into that? And like I said, it's a journey, because I'm still on that journey,
Yes.
but I have definitely progressed from who I was, like, maybe 5 years ago, 2 years ago, even last year. I believe that
Yes.
we should improve upon ourselves. And so I think that, yes, tapping into that power, harnessing that power is beautiful in its right. However, we must embrace the journey that we are going on to achieving that, to then, harnessing that power, that journey that we embark on. We must also embrace it, because it's so key in getting us to where we need to be, in getting us to that self-actualization that we need to have.
Yes, yes. And one thing to consider here is that it's not to project an image of ourselves, our future self. It's really just to be, and every day, every moment, just to be. And as you walk your being, let's say, you walk back, you see back, and you discover how much you've grown. But you are not projecting a future self of yourself, because then you're doing, like you were saying, Anna, at the beginning, no, that there are people that think that the leaders are someone else, or they create images, or they follow, or they think they have to do certain things. No, they just have to be themselves. And this is the moment by moment choice that we have to grow in ourselves by being, by just feeling our hearts, and being in our hearts, and express through our hearts, so that then we uncover this potential within, no? our that who we are.
Definitely, definitely. I
Yeah.
think that projection could be a course, like you're saying, like, that it's repeating the cycle that we're trying to break.
Yes.
Projecting and saying, well, this is how I want to be in this number of years, in this number. I love that you emphasize on the present. I think that that's powerful on its own, to say, how about now?
Yes.
How about I center myself right now? What am I doing now? And for a lot of professionals, speaking as somebody who has worked with entrepreneurs, it's a struggle to focus on now. There's so much we want to do.
Yes.
There's so much they want to achieve. And it's like, what do you mean to be in the present? Like, I have a lot of plans. I want to do this in 2 years. And you were telling me to not focus on all of that, and it should just be present. So yes, it's a struggle, I know, for a lot of professionals, but it's so necessary. It really is.
Yes. And I guess, Johanna, because of the way you're talking and conversing with me, and the way I feel you, when you are with the entrepreneurs that you guide, You are,
Mm,
I guess, very empathic. You are able to feel them. You are able to see them, to see
mm,
their true beingness, their true leader that you support, and you guide them to express, no?
yeah, I appreciate that so much for you to even notice that, because I believe that that's how I am in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Aside working with people, I am an empath. I'm a massive empath. I want
Mm-hmm.
to, help people as much as I can. I sometimes have now found that I sort of can take on energy. So now I'm careful what energy I
Mm-hmm.
surround myself with.
Yeah.
So that's the level of empath that I was. And so yes, I want to see them win. I'm so passionate. I have that passion. Also, I feel like my background being the first child sort of
Mm-hmm.
impacted in me being this empath, because I'm taking care of my siblings, I'm
Mm-hmm.
taking care of my family. I want to know everyone is fine. I feed them. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna do this. So I take that, I feel like, my personality to my work. And you're really on point when you say, like, I want to guide them. I want them to win. But most importantly, I understand them. I hear them, which for a lot of people is different, but it's
Mm-hmm.
also needed in business. It's
Yes.
not just about give and take. I
Mm-hmm.
believe truly that if people come to you or come in contact with you and their lives are able to be impacted one way or another, maybe through something that I say or how I made them feel, then mission accomplished.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, you're so on point with that statement. And it's so beautiful how we literally are just speaking for the first time and you're able to take that away. Okay, I like that. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for being for being here with me, open-hearted. I just connect with you, and that's what I feel and see, You're I
Yeah.
love to I feel your power of being. This is this essence and this potential that you are limitless, like
Mm.
we all are, but that's what I'm feeling now with you.
Oh, thank you so much. And I
Mm.
think it's also a testament of you, right? Like you also are that powerful being. And also, I believe you're an empath. I don't know why I
Mm-hmm.
feel it so strongly, because I feel like we can recognize elements of ourselves in people when we
Yes.
come in contact with them. And for sure, I feel like you're a massive empath as well. And I also feel like you're a powerful being. And I now feel the warmth that Akin was talking about, because it feels so good speaking with you. I just have to say that.
You're so beautiful. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
No, thank
Thank you.
you,
Thank you.
Jeannette. Thank you.
Infinite thanks, really. But one thing that we are, like you were saying before, no? Much of who you are today is because of what you learned yesterday, no? Or unlearned yesterday.
Mm,
And
mm,
so what made you do what you do today? Because usually someone that is a true leader, no, someone that is recognizing and
mm.
themselves and is supporting others and empowering others in certain area is because they went through that.
Yes,
No.
absolutely. Yes. I love that question so much, because you're so right about me experiencing it first. And I think that that was the light bulb moment for me. So when I first started out on LinkedIn,
Mm-hmm.
I was so clueless, had no idea what to do. I was unemployed, came there looking for a job, was still struggling with some personal issues, navigating life as most people do.
Yeah.
And it was just a hassle trying to understand the platform. So I then embarked on a journey of, okay, research. Like, one thing about me, I love a good challenge. So I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's take this as a challenge. Let's go. Let's find out how to essentially benefit from that. Like, what ways are people benefiting and how can I tap into that? And so that led me through the journey of networking, where I met a lot of amazing individuals. And then I also attended a lot. I'm talking about tons of LinkedIn audio events.
Mm-hmm.
I just kept attending all these events, conferences. And so I got to a point where I then started a women's group called Women
Mm-hmm.
Who Win on LinkedIn, because what I wanted to do at that point was to be that help that I didn't get when I first joined LinkedIn. So I wanted to be that resource person for people who were new. So then I created this group mostly for women
Mm-hmm.
because, as I said in the group, I understand the woman's plight as a woman. And so I felt like in that moment, I wanted to help a lot of women. And so surely people joined the group. It was a really interesting group. There were a lot of resources, there were a lot of links where people could go. Women were asking me questions, and I think that I just progressed from there into then doing it as like a full-time role where I was now mentoring entrepreneurs, but no longer just specifically women. It was now
Mm-hmm.
entrepreneurs. But you are right about that being my struggle and shaping how I then went forward. So now I'm also helping them navigate the app, but I'm also then helping them in other areas as well.
Mm-hmm.
When we speak about business, yeah, that part's good. But I've also learned that I'm helping a lot of my clients with confidence, and just that self assurance and self trust and self love, where they can be better versions of themselves and present themselves as better versions of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you, it is so beautiful seeing people who were shy, who couldn't speak in public, who felt, that people were going to judge them, now owning up to their power, leaning into their strengths, just seeing them blossom. Sometimes I attend their events and I'm blown away. I'm like, I remember you. I'm like just some months ago, you couldn't even raise your hand up in an event to speak, and here you are hosting yours. I think that that's beautiful
Yes.
on its own. But I just wanted to talk about how my own struggles sort of led me into my purpose, into what I'm doing now. So you're so on point, Jeannette. Like you're so on point with that statement that you made. So true.
Yes, because that's how you also see other ones and you can support them because you went through that and you are able to read them and
Yes.
and also know the potential they have.
Mm,
Mhm.
that's so true. Thank you for asking that question. Your questions are beautiful, by the way. Like just amazing.
I'm just having a conversation with you, and it is what it comes
No,
because
but it's
it's
amazing.
it's
It really is.
um it's what I feel that for me to ask you, no, since it's
Yeah.
the first time we meet, and it's also
Yeah.
the first time I connect with you, and
Yes.
I know you have a lot of power within because I can feel it. So I
Oh.
really I want it for you to express it,
Mm.
and also I see your power, but I want everyone, every listeners to also know and hear the power you have, and that's why I asked what I asked.
Wow. Can you get more cooler than this? Because I'm thinking like, how cool can you get? It's like this is like the highest level of cool already. Like you're already up there. But it's like I said before, this is a testament of who you are. Like we're literally meeting, and I can feel you're such a genuine person, just in the way that you're communicating and the questions that you're asking. It comes from the heart, and I appreciate it. I just wanted to say that. But
I
thank
love
you
you.
for
I love
being
you, Hannah.
you.
Oh, thank you. I love you, Hannah. Really do.
Me
Really.
too.
And you know what? And another thing I feel and I want to tackle in is your ghostwriting.
Mm,
And I get it has also to do with LinkedIn, no? Because when you connect with your clients
yeah.
and you see their power, their potential,
Yeah.
and you read them, I
Mm,
am what I see is that you are well, the what you write and the way you write is in what you see. So you ghostwrite and
mm,
support them in their expansion.
Yes. Yes. So ghostwriting for
Mm-hmm.
me was something that I did when I was writing um fictional novels. So there was a
Mm-hmm.
time I used to do fictional novels. I even did some for children.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would do it, and then, nobody would know it was me, and, it would go live. It would be, links online for people could read and all of that. And then I then realized, okay, I can do this for my clients as well. And so then the conversation became, how can I effectively write as somebody else? Because
Mm-hmm.
that was a challenge, because now you have to maintain the tone
Yeah.
of the individual or the organization. Now you have to sound like them. Now you have to create content that not just sounds like them, but also is interactive, also interesting. So one thing that I found helped me with that process was just having conversations with the clients first.
Mm-hmm.
Getting a sense of who they were was really important for the process, because from speaking with them, I could tell, okay, this person is like a soft person. And then I've had clients who are like straight talkers, very blunt, love their
Mm-hmm.
content to be like that. So that shapes how I then go forward with the ghostwriting. I'm like, okay, if this person is somebody who is soft spoken, speaks from the heart, similar to you, Jeannette, I
Mm-hmm.
know to then write for them content that is a reflection of who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, you want it to be aligned to who they are. And so that really helped me going forward in that process of ghostwriting. Because once I was able to full on have that conversation with them, and I go back and I write, some of them are like, how does this sound like me? Like, how are you doing it? And I'm like, I just feel like I am speaking to you to get a sense of who you are. So we're having conversations, whilst we're having a chat, I'm able to say, okay, this is who this person's personality is from the stories that they share, from the conversations that we have, from the connection that we have. I'm able to tap in to say, okay, how can I then effectively pass this message as this person? But like I said, it was a process, it was a journey, but I'm now getting a hang of it, where I'm able to then deliver in the tone, in the voice of the client. So it's a really interesting part of business.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that not a lot of people like that, but I also believe that everyone is free to choose how they want, their content, their communication to come across.
Yes.
And we have the power to choose that. So if
Yes.
people are comfortable with ghostwriting, sign me up. If not,
Mm-hmm.
that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've had clients who say, I want to write myself. And I say, no problem. You can write yourself, and then we can work on other stuff together. So yes, that's
Mm-hmm.
a very interesting part of what I do.
Yes, yes, and it takes a lot of empathy to do that.
Mm,
You have that the sensibility to
yeah.
feel someone else just with a conversation, and know how to write and how to express, no, the yeah, what you're writing, so that it really has the tone of the client.
Yeah. You're so right. It takes an empath to really
Mm-hmm.
then, yeah, notice the energy and observe, and
Yes.
then be like, okay, yes, okay, feel it, and then write as that. You're so
Yeah.
right, Jeanette.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Yes. Yes. So nice. I really am very grateful to Akin to having met you, to having to
Oh, the
have
pleasure
been
is
able,
mine. I
yeah,
really like,
yes, to be able to have a conversation, heart to heart. And I also appreciate a lot immensely that you joined the call, even if you have a bad connection,
yeah.
but it's working very well.
I'm surprised. I really am. And I'm not really, because I'm like, okay, it's Jeanette. She's just so cool. The network would have to cooperate. but no, thank you so much for having me. Like, I've had a wonderful chat with you, and just the energy and the back and forth that we've had. Like I said, you're a genuine person. You're just so cool. Like, how are you so cool? I need
Because I'm
tips.
just a mirror of yourself,
How to be
Hannah.
cool like Jeanette.
No, it's like I'm your mirror. I'm your mirror today. We are here connected. We are oneness. We really are oneness in heart to heart, and I'm just your mirror. Plus, and plus, I love it. It's a really beautiful experience to have had, well, to have been able to not to see you today, just to hear you.
To hear me.
You
Yes.
know, but it has been beautiful. It really, for me, it's really an amazing experience because I've been able to feel you so much stronger than if I see you also, you know,
Yes. Don't worry, we're
because
gonna have another call.
yeah,
I would love to have one where you can see me. Yeah.
yeah, that for sure. We will do that. We will repeat that. Well, not repeat because this is conversation. It is what it is, what it comes out of us,
Yeah.
what we express in the moment, and who we are in that moment. No, but we will create
Yeah.
another one where also our listeners, the ones watching via YouTube, will be able to see you because they have seen lots of me. It's
I would
more
love
to
that.
see you.
No, I would love that. And we definitely have to fix a time for that. I would love to, have that opportunity to not just hear you, but also, see one another. I think that that's
Hmm.
beautiful.
Yes, yes, that for sure. We will see each other.
No, we
Thank
will.
you.
We will. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you from the deepest of my heart, really. Thank you for connecting with me, for being one with me, for sharing with me, for being who you are. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jeannette, for having me. I couldn't have had a better time. This was just an amazing time that I spent with you, and I appreciate it so much. And keep being cool, keep being genuine, keep being an empath.
The
Um,
same, the same.
no, I appreciate you so much, and thank you so much for this opportunity. I really am thankful.
I love you. Thank you.
Love you too. Thank you.